Happy hump day.
Okay.
Hump day for me.
So we got back from walking at the park. Consistency is key to life. And got to finish off all of these cantaloupe. Darlene, what are you making over there for everybody, especially me, since I'll be eating it?
Overnight oatmeal in a little bit.
Okay.
After I'm finished with my tea.
Is it going to be like the overnight oatmeal that I put in that photo the other day?
No, that's the matcha one.
Okay.
You can link the recipe for this one underneath the. You can actually put the recipe under it in the comments.
Oh.
Or
okay.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Might want to remind me to do that. Last night, Darlene made purple whole peas. They taste like they have butter on them. They don't. Those are now my favorite peas. Darlene, how did you make those purple whole peas? Did you just do them in the toaster oven, or what did you put on those? Because
I just sprinkled a little bit of salt on them.
a little bit of salt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to the best of my knowledge, she used.
Just a little.
Oh, what kind of cornbread did you use, or?
I used that, whatever, gluten-free.
I'll show y'all. It was amazing. She got okra from our garden, and it was okra that had been. I mean, it was big okra. Oh, wait a minute. The bag's in there.
It had been neglected.
Oh, where is it? You see it?
It's up here.
Oh, well, this isn't a very good example.
Pan.
Pan. She used pan, gluten-free, good stuff. And basically, you cut the okra up. She cut the okra up.
And just shook a little cornmeal in it. Nothing else.
Yeah, she put in a little sandwich bag, shook it up, and then put it in the toaster oven and put it on 10 minutes. Checked it.
Alright, so I just take the Old Fashion Oats. And then I use like 2/3 cups.
You use 2/3 cup of Old Fashion Oats?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then I just take like, these chia right here actually has a scoop that comes with it, which is about the size of a tablespoon. I use a tablespoon of chia seeds. Then I get some whole flax seed. I try to go organic. I don't always get to go organic. Sometimes you can't find it in the stores. But I just use about a half a tablespoon of them. I do about a dash of hemp seed. Just a dash is all I do because I don't really like a lot of that in there. It's not bad, but I don't want.
What is it about the hemp seed that you don't like? I thought the hemp seed was like a magical thing.
It is, but if you're having to do a job, that right there can show up in your bloodstream.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, you just
So,
got to be a little conservative.
You don't want to.
So you're saying it could actually make you look like you're taking
Even
drugs
though
or
you
something.
can buy it at Walmart.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, you can buy that. You can buy that straight at Walmart and right there over there with the, I think it's with the chia seeds and everything else.
Gotcha. I've seen it over there.
But it still show up in your bloodstream.
What was it that we bought like a ton of bags of the other day?
That.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, we found a good deal on hemp seed. And, oh my gosh. I think we bought 20 bags of it? It's crazy. You know, that's another thing about eating healthy. When you can find good deals on stuff, load up.
And then I do about 2/3 of the almond milk original. I do the unsweet. I don't do the sweet or the flavored. You can always add your own flavoring.
I think the biggest thing that I feel about almond milk is that it's great for the overnight oatmeal, and it is...
That's pretty much all I use it for.
It's not really healthy, but it's not unhealthy. I mean, it's not unhealthy like actual milk.
Well, I mean, I can make my own, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's a great way to... As you all can see on the organic.
And then I just do a dash, maybe a little bit more than that, of
Let me see if I can see in the camera.
imitation vanilla.
I'm pretty sure I can. But, oh, that's beautiful. Okay. You might want to get a little bit closer to the camera though.
Alright, so we've got all of that. I think that's it.
All right. So this is our first bowl. In just a minute, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 cantaloupes. I don't know, and then I'm gonna jump into.
And then I do about
carrot juicing.
a tablespoon and a half of pure honey.
Exactly. Just for visualization purposes, I've mentioned this. I'm gonna mention this probably in all my videos for a long time. There's nothing like organic honey. Organic honey is great to add when you're first making your overnight oatmeal. But organic honey is great to put on the toppings after you put your fruit in the morning on your overnight oatmeal.
It won't hurt to do 2 tablespoons if you do.
Of the organic honey?
Yeah, it just depends on how sweet you want your oats.
Well, since honey doesn't make you fat and it's only really healthy for you, and if you're trying to heal yourself, use 2. And when I say trying to heal yourself, I mean, we're constantly trying to heal ourselves and make ourselves better, but...
Some people don't want their oats too sweet, though.
Oh, well, that's true. I mean, you got a preference there.
And then you just stir it up. Make sure all of the oats are mixed up and the chia seed gets real soaked up in there as well. I just push them all back down in there. Get them off the spoon where the honey likes to stick to them the most. And then set them in the refrigerator, put a lid on them. I use the mason jars wide lid. It makes it so much easier. I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator and leave it till the next day.
How long does that take usually? Like if you want to eat overnight oatmeal the same day, are you talking about having it stand for an hour or 2, or how long does it usually take?
I would at least let it sit in there for about at least 2.
So it takes about 2 hours for the oatmeal to, for the almond milk to absorb the oatmeal to absorb the almond milk. You'd say?
Yeah. And then you would just add your berries and your bananas. So tomorrow I'll actually have some berries and we'll finish these bananas off with the oatmeal.
Yeah. That sounds really good. So that's done?
That's it.
Okay.
Simple as that.
So after we took our walk, well, before we took our walk, I drank about 1.5 pints of cantaloupe juice and I didn't drink any water. Today I'll drink 1.5 gallons of water at least a gallon. Usually I'm trying for 2 gallons actually. Darlene drinks coriander tea. Well, tell them why you drink coriander tea, Darlene, if you would, if you'd like to share.
I do it for my thyroid, but I soak it in the morning and mix them.
Well, tell them how you do that, because you've got that dealio that you squish it in, unless you don't want to. I mean,
and then
you've got that.
Boil it in the morning just a little bit, just to get it warm and texture. Drain it out, and then drink my hot tea. No sugar added though. Come on.
Yeah.
But I grind it up every morning with this after I mix my tea.
So it soaks in the water overnight?
All day. I
All
actually
day.
almost soak it for
24
24
hours.
hours.
Okay. And, you know, if you've got a thyroid, I know Darlene you were using walnut oil, is that correct?
Yes.
Walnut oil, if you rub it on your neck. And the coriander tea, you were also doing some yoga as well.
I don't like that yoga.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
I don't want a man's voice.
I hear you.
I'll write that recipe down
What's that?
where you can put it in the overnight oatmeal.
Okay. That's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start this up. This only takes a few minutes. I'm going to jump into the carrot juice. Here we go. You know, it's just not quite a random thought, but you know, when it comes to, there's kind of like, well, okay, so there's three pillars in life. Besides religion, there's three pillars, I think. At least that, yeah. It's basically your health, and I think health is the number one most important thing, besides for, of course, religion. And then you got your family, and then you got money. One doesn't have to be sacrificed for the other. And in a way, there's got to be a balance there. I mean, obviously. There is no balance when it comes to food. It's either a lifestyle or you're either living a healthy lifestyle or you're living an unhealthy lifestyle. And consistency is key. Consistency meaning, I think it's obvious what consistency is, but you know, for us, we go on a walk every morning. Unless it's some horrible, horrible weather, we're out there. Even if it's raining, we're going to take the dogs and we're going to go walk. Walking, and we ran today. We ran quite a bit. But walking, running, and getting out there to the park is just as important as sleeping. And sleeping is very important as well, of course. So, I mean, obviously, you gotta do them all, but now I'm rambling. I'm pretty good at rambling. So yesterday, I went, after I did the juicing yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and I bought, oh my goodness, how many pounds? I bought 15 pounds of carrots. 15 pounds of carrots is good for 6 days of juicing, because I usually do about 2.5 pounds of carrots. I got 3 celeries. That's usually good for 6 days. And I only got enough apples for 4 days. I don't know why. I guess I just wasn't thinking, really. Actually, I kind of felt kind of bad. I took most of the resolutions, darling. Yeah. The Granny Smiths were on a good price. I should have gotten those. So as you consider trying to get healthy, or if you are healthy, you're trying to get healthier, or if you're just watching this for entertainment reasons, purposes, whatever. But I gotta tell you, most of the people, most people don't juice in the morning. So just a thought, if you're thinking about juicing, or if you're thinking about getting healthy, it's all about lifestyle. It's all about consistency. That's about it. Wouldn't you agree with that, Darlene? Just about. Yeah. Now, mind you, I gotta tell you, when I used to think about getting up in the morning and not sleeping in, I had to fight that. I really wanted to sleep in. Now, it's become something I really look forward to. Matter of fact, every morning I've been getting up and working out. Before I get my day, before I go walking, and it energizes me. I really feel good about myself that I've worked out. The whole day I can look back and I can say, you know what? And I know exactly how many of each exercise I did. It really gets me pumped up. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I accomplished something. No matter what else happens in the day that's bad, it kind of seems a lot smaller because I put so much concentration on the things I can control. And since I put health at the very top, that's a big part of my life that's in control that I don't have to look at and go, you know what, I need to start eating healthier. Or I need to start working out more. Or, I could get up and work out in the morning. No, you jump onto it, you grab it, and you take the reins and you do it. We all look in the mirror and we say, you know what, I could be in such better shape. But, I mean, as long as you're trying every day, that's all you can do.
The ingredients are at the bottom.
Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the recipe for it? That's cool. That was nice of you.
You just have to put it in there.
I'll just have to remember to do it. If I don't put it on there at first, we can always update it, okay?
You can actually make that oatmeal like extras. You don't have to do just one. I just don't do oatmeal all the time, but they will last up to 4 days in the refrigerator.
Matter of fact, with an oatmeal, we'll usually split it. And
Yeah, we split it and load it up with fruit.
smart. Obviously, I think it's smart. So we're the ones doing it, right? You know, we didn't. We were eating a lot of oatmeal there.
We actually had blueberries, raspberries, bananas, and strawberries the other day. Loaded.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Okay, so the carrots, when you put them in a juicer, I always say about 11 carrots for 3.5 pints of juice. That's usually about 2.5 pounds of carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was lucky. We got tons more carrots, but that'll work. What we're also going to be putting in the juice is celery. And we're also going to do apples. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab the celery. I'm going to put the carrots in one bowl. And I'm going to put, well, carrots in this bowl. Well, celery in that bowl, carrots in this bowl. And the apples in the other bowl. The reason why is I go back and forth. So I kind of get mixed up. It's not too easy to shake it up in the pitcher, just because the pitcher is not sealed. You got to put a spoon in it to stir it up. Now I'm probably going to make a little bit more carrot juice than that, so I am going to. At the grocery store, you're going to find all the celery weighs different. I mean, for some reason, one thing of celery is going to weigh half as much as another one. Carrots are the same way. They'll say 5 pounds, and you can get 5.25 pounds if you actually put them in the weigher, in the scale, in the produce department. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, weigh them. You might look like a weirdo like I do doing it, but I mean, who cares? Why did I throw that away? Oh gosh. Yeah, so the heavier your celery is, obviously the more juice you're going to get. And you're going to be paying the same amount for it anyway, so yeah. Okay, the Red Delicious apples, they're unbelievably, they're only 99 cents a pound. Buying 6 apples, it usually costs around $2.60, $2.75, depending obviously on how much they weigh. And it only really takes 4 apples for 3.5 pints. The biggest thing with carrot juice is no matter what you mix with carrot juice, it's going to taste like carrots. You can add twice the amount of celery, it's still going to taste like carrots. Most people don't like a real thick carrot. They just don't. I'm going to do 5 apples this morning. And you can see by that nothing's exact when you're juicing. Now it is for you once you get down a routine, but, or not. Okay, so I'm going to get them small because when you get them small, you put them into your juicer and it's not going to clog up the juicer and burn out the engine. That's a very important tip if you haven't juiced before. Some people think that juicing takes too long, and they say they don't have enough time for it. But whatever you don't make time for, you're going to make time for something else. If you make time for juicing, you make time for your walks, and you go have fun on your walks, and they make you feel great, you know, decide to work out. But you know, just juicing alone, juicing takes time, it takes investment. You know, you have to have it as a high priority. And then you can say goodbye. I mean, you know, if you eat a plant-based lifestyle, you can say goodbye to the doctors at some point. That's only my opinion. That's not any type of advice. That's just me rumbling. But yeah, at least that's why I do it. Well, also to feel awesome, but yeah, I mean, you want to feel great. By the way, nothing in this video is nutritional advice. If I've given any as of yet, it's I'm not in our healthcare industry, which I have almost zero respect for. Matter of fact, nothing in any of the videos I put out is health advice. It's like common sense advice, but it's not common sense if you haven't heard it before. Because we've all been brainwashed by society. A carrot kind of looks like a foreign food if you haven't been juicing it in a while or eating them. It really does. You know, you think about them, and they definitely don't make you drool when you look at them. They're really not that appetizing. Super healthy. And carrot juices really taste good when it's carrot juice. Carrots? No, I really don't like carrots myself. Nope. I don't like carrots. I don't like raw carrots. if you have high blood pressure, you better start liking your carrot. So you can get rid of your high blood pressure. Or find out a way, you know, find a